Hey everyone, Dennis Caye here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope you all are doing well today. Hey, listen, this little series that I've been doing lately, answering questions via my YouTube channel, questions that actually come into my inbox, either through email or chat or text. These three questions here, which just came in a day or two ago from Licia. So first of all, thank you very much, Licia. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly for asking these. And I'm sure we're going to be able to work together here to help your dreams of investing in property on Ambergris Caye become a reality. But for now, let me just sort of address each of these. And number one, you said you're looking, what are we looking at cash-wise for building a 2 to 3 bedroom home? All right, so that's assuming that you've already purchased the land is prep ready, and you're just ready to start to go vertical with a home. So you can calculate this one of two ways. And of course, pricing is always subject to change depending on the cost of materials, depending on what style of home you're building, the ratio of interior square feet to exterior square feet. There's a couple of things that you can do with the design to sort of add a lot of value for not a lot of extra cost. And also, if you're going to be building out of concrete versus wood, and of course the general style. But here are some rough numbers, okay? So if you're building out of wood today, then a stick-built wood home is gonna run about $130 to $135 US a square foot, all right? So decide the size of your home, times it by that, that'll put you in the ballpark. With concrete, you're looking at 165 to 175 and up. So it just kind of depends on, again, the style, your finishes, what sort of tile you're going to go with, and height of the ceiling and all that kind of good stuff. So just for figuring purposes, let's say, because I always want to err on the side of safety here, 130 a square foot for wood, 175 a square foot for concrete. All right. Now I know that some of you are going to have other opinions on what you're seeing as far as pricing go. I've seen pricing come in a lot less over the last 12 months, and I've seen it come in a lot more. So again, depending on where your property is on the island, there's going to be an inherent cost to getting materials to your property. So for example, is your property maybe boat access only, where everything has to be barged to the property? That sounds like it could be a negative, but if it can be barged right to your property from the mainland, then you could probably save some money on material costs, because you're going to be able to bring the material right to the property without hiring an additional truck, things like that. So kind of just take those numbers there and use those as a basis for figuring the cost of your build. Now, another way you might be able to go, again, depending on where the property is to have one of those Mennonite homes built in the Spanish Lookout area on the mainland and have it shipped. The pricing on those also varies, all right, because yes, you have the home that can be delivered, and then you're going to have a local builder on the island do the gray work. So they'll put in the septic, the water, put in the stilts. When the home gets there, they can put the home on, set it down, and then depending on whether you're on grid or off grid, then you're going to have your solar package, or you're going to have to tie into the city electric. So first of all, let's go on to the next part of the question, number one. How long does it actually take to build usually? So I'd say 6 months, all right, start to finish, maybe 6 to 7, 8 months. It just depends on the builder's schedule, how many projects they had before yours. But from the time you sort of kick off the project, I'd say 6 to 7 months is plenty of time. And then yes, we're referring to the homes that are already built. Yes. So again, 6 to 7 months, because you're going to give them the order, you're going to give them your specs, they're going to build it, ship it out. Again, just plan on 6 to 7 months before you have your home move-in ready. I think it's a reasonable time frame. Question number two, how much is solar? Which is great. That's good. I like solar as well. Would this impact access to Wi-Fi? Because of one of my goals is to work from Belize. She said, I take one too many calls for what I do. I completely understand. Wi-Fi is important to me too. And it seems like even when I take walks, my phone is always dinging, and sometimes I just can't say no. So solar is going to be based on how many square foot your home is and the energy use of your home. So it's a very simple home, say a simple 2-bedroom Mennonite home, just have a simple solar package, say around 15 to 18,000 US for something like that. If you're going to go with a very modern, upscale, concrete home, something large with a pool, we're going to have pool pumps running. You want ACs in every bedroom. You want, multiple refrigerators, that type of thing, like a more of a North American style home. Now you're looking at solar packages that cost anywhere between 75 and 90,000 for something, that robust and beefy. But I would say for an average 2 to 3 bedroom home, let's just say around 30,000 is a good ballpark for your solar, about 30 grand. Question number 3, is there ever seller financing for homes already built? I saw one of your videos that you recommend building, but just curious. So there could be homes that come on the market with seller financing, but in the past 15 years of me doing this on the island, I find that to be extremely rare. Most people do not sell homes with seller financing. They sell land with seller financing. Sometimes you can find a condo with seller financing, but a home is just such a unique piece of real estate that the owner of that home has put a lot into it. And when they're ready to sell that, basically walk away, they probably have plans for the money. So they probably need to recoup those funds in order to go and buy a home somewhere else, maybe another country, or invest in something back in North America. So we find that typically with homes, there isn't any seller financing available. That's not to say that it doesn't come up in the market, but when it does, it is very rare. So I really don't know how it impacts your decision right now on where to buy, what to buy, and then how you come up with the funds to build your 2 to 3 bedroom home. But I hope this video was helpful. Hopefully it gave you a few things to think about. Also, for this particular client, you're asking about different neighborhoods. So I just put a video out showcasing 2 different parts of the island, 2 completely different parts of the island. One is in the Spanish Reef subdivision, 2 4th-row lots for 75,000 US with financing. I think for you particularly, for what you're looking to do, one of those lots might work good. The other was by Secret Beach in the Ambergris Woods subdivision. Those lots were $10,000 less. Those were $65,000 per lot off grid. So you got 2 different neighborhoods, 2 completely different fields, but just on opposite ends of the island. And both are really, really good deals. So listen, if you have questions about Belize, about buying and investing in property, having a vacation home, retiring in Belize, whatever your questions are, especially as they relate to Ambergris Caye, reach out and maybe I'll make a video answering your questions as well. All right, you guys, take care. Have a great day. If you like this video, please subscribe. It really helps Steph and I out, and we'll talk to you soon.